Hi, I'm Shelley Way, and if you're interested in getting practical, tangible, actual tools that will actually succeed in helping you unpack what the hell is going on in your life and how you can feel better, point in the direction of your purpose and move away from things that aren't working, well, this is the channel for you. I'm a high school principal. You're really busy at whatever it is that you're doing, and hat off to you. You are looking for ways to improve yourself, and you're here. Today, we are going to be looking at all of the signs and all the stuff that keeps happening in your world in the last week and a half, and you don't really know what they mean. This is what we're here for today. So here's 5 very simple, practical, tangible tools that you can use in order to unpack what on earth is going on for you and why those signs are there. We get straight into it here, by the way. We don't fuff around or anything. And if you are actually trying to find a YouTube where it's all pretty and it's all lovely and they spend a lot of time on editing and making it amazing, this is not the channel for you. I'm too busy for that. But if you're interested in practical, tangible tools, this is the place to be. So if you have a lot of stuff going on for you recently and you don't know what any of it means and you just almost feel really muddled up in your head, step 1, write down about 8 signs or things that have been happening in your world in the last week to 2 weeks. Step 2, write down how you feel when it comes to those particular issues, the things that have happened in your life. They could be good, they could be bad, they could be make you neutral, indifferent. It doesn't matter what they are, as long as you write down 8 of them and how they make you feel. What do you think those signs are telling you? For each one of the signs, jot down what you feel those signs are telling you. This might not be the first time they've told you that. Step 3, what conclusion can you reach out of that particular sign and what you think it's telling you? It might be something very, very simple. For steps 5 and 4, it's imperative, you can't do this without it. You must make sure you have no distractions. You actually have to turn this off. Turn off your phone. No music, no noise, nothing around you. You have to be by yourself. If you lock yourself in the toilet, maybe that's what you do. You have to make sure you have downtime by yourself with no distractions. The reason being is we have to listen to our inner self. You actually have to feel your way out of this. So, therefore, step 4, once you're in that emotional state, what do you feel that sign is pointing you towards? Use your feelings and your emotions, not your thoughts. I'll tell you why I've got a gigantic patch on my elbow in a second, and it's not without these signs actually. It links it all beautifully together. Sorry to get distracted. Step 5, you must feel, not think, but feel. What do you think your next steps should be? When you are feeling your way through this sign, what do you feel is right for your next steps? Not what you think, but what do you feel? Now, here's an example of mine. So recent issue or event, you list those here, just like I have. For example, people whinging all the time, working too many hours. How does it make you feel? In mine, angry and frustrated for the first one, stuck emotionally and exhausted, overwhelmed. What do you feel the sign means? In this instance, that I need to draw the line with people. And then this one, being brutal about my time and preserving time for me on a regular basis. But when I stopped and listened with no distractions, the conclusion that I was able to draw was that it's okay to tell people the impact they're having, and setting up strict ground rules around my time and habits and my work habits. And then what should my next steps be? Develop a way to set ground rules with people, mapping my tasks to work around my calendar and hours. So these are just some examples of the signs in my life, which are just basic things that you're used to. That one's an injury, putting on a bit of weight recently, withdrawing a lot from and spending a lot of time processing my emotions, having a couple of social events this week. So good things, bad things, neutral things, it doesn't matter. And then you map them out and see what they're telling you. Now, if you're lucky, you can actually get the signs as you're going and work your way through them at the time. The other day, I was running on the treadie like I always do, and truth be told, I didn't really want to be exercising at that time, but I thought, oh no, I should, I haven't done it in a while. So I got on the treadie, I was running as normal, I was on my second round of jogging, and next thing, bang, one of my right leg went out from under me, and I don't know why, I feel like it was divine intervention, and I got spat off the end of the treadie, and I really hurt myself. That's what this is. But the sign at the time, and I knew it at the time, was I wasn't meant to be exercising at that time. I was meant to actually be following my instincts, which is actually just go down to a local coffee shop. I didn't know why, but I feel like that's what I was supposed to do. And in the end, I took my beat up self and I went and had a shower and I went down to the coffee shop, and I actually ran into a friend there that I hadn't seen in some time, and I spent 2 hours chatting to them, and now we're making plans. So that was obviously why I had that sign at the time. I don't think it was any more than that, but I had to feel my way through that. Now, we aren't all lucky enough to understand the signs as they come in. That is what the toolkit is for. Those 5 steps are here. Good luck with working your way through them. There is a link below, which is all free. You go straight to it. I'm not getting your email. I hate all of that stuff. It's totally free. Go to the link. It's got the chart in there that you can use straight away, so you don't have to think about it. You don't have to write any of those things down either. Just go straight to it. Now, here we actually always tackle a whole bunch of different things depending on how you're feeling. This is basically the screen of all of the charts and all of the methods that have been developed, and I'll be working my way through those in these videos. If there's any one in particular that you'd like to see, well, send me a comment and then I'll know that that's the next one that you'd like me to film. Okay, good luck following your own signs.